I could have sworn I covered Bite the Bullet, but when I looked back on my channel, I hadn't actually covered it here. So maybe I did it during a live stream or something ages ago. And to be honest, when I first played it, I didn't like it. It just felt weird. It felt a little slow. The eating mechanic I didn't really understand, and like the body horror style of like the bloating and stuff like that I thought it was kind of strange. But going back into it, I still felt it. I still felt like, I don't really like this game. It felt slow. The enemies seemed to take a while to die. Then I got a shotgun, and yeah, that sped things up a little bit. And I continued to play. And I'm like, well, okay, I had it wrong. So the eating mechanic is essentially, it's kind of how you build up a score. That's kind of where your score comes from, is eating things. But if you eat too much, you get fat and it slows you down. And eating things also gains health and builds up your bar for your special. And different things, different food items do different things. So like plants might give you less calories, but they might give you more health or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I wasn't paying super close attention to what was doing what. And then eating too much makes you fat, just like it does in real life. So you're trying to juggle what you're eating and your movement, because you lose weight in this game by moving around. So that's kind of when it clicked for me. I'm like, I get it. So you have to have the skill to not necessarily kill your enemy, but put them on the cusp, because the shotgun almost always kills the enemy really quickly, which is good for certain circumstances, but is bad when you're low on health and stuff like that. And the other gun takes a while to kill, out of the two guns I had unlocked at the time. So you're juggling between eating things to gain health and other stuff that's ultimately what your score is, running around to increase the speed of the game, but to also lose weight from that, and then carefully damaging things so you don't kill them all the way, at least so you don't kill all of them all the way, so you can repeat the circle, and it's just constantly going in a circle, and then you can unlock the ultimate over time, and then just body everyone for a little while. And I wouldn't necessarily say I like it now, but I definitely, once I kind of figured out what they were trying to go for, I'm like, oh, okay, this actually could work, and it's doing something different than a lot of other games are doing. Now, to be fair, the introduction is a little slow. It's a bunch of text, no voice acting, and it takes a little while to get past the tutorial that I think they could have done another way. But it's decent, and I kind of want to go back and play a little bit further into it and see if it goes from like hey, this isn't half bad, to like, actually, you know what, this is pretty good, because it's doing things that a lot of other games don't really do, to encourage you to approach combat in different ways. But it also has some weakness in the gameplay and like choosing where you're gonna shoot and stuff like that. You gotta kind of work with what you're given, and so it's a little bit mix of a retro feel. Oh, it's got these limitations, but with like more modern, hey, you can do this to do this to do this. Anyway, what do you think of Bite the Bullet if you've played it? Let me know down in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, well, I'm sorry. Maybe consider watching another video. If you did, you know what to do. Either way, I'll see you there. Bye.